video because I have so much like empathy right now, bro. Like, semen retention or some shit, or we raise vibration, or whatever. When you raise your vibration, bro, it's over for you. You cannot go back to the matrix. You can't do regular basic shit anymore, bro. You gotta raise some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, oh, I want zero touching. Oh my god, I want a normal female. I want nigga. It ain't no normal for you because when you do this shit, it's not normal anymore, bruh. You're not normal. You gotta do something else. You gotta raise your vibration and shit. You gotta ascend. So, ain't no going back to that matrix shit. The only people gonna come after you are like fucking counterfeit spirits and shit and all that fucking shit. Whatever. Um, Ain't no such thing as normal people. I want to deal with a normal dude. When you go against this system or whatever, it don't matter. Like when you raise or do something else, there's no such thing as normal anymore, nigga. It's over. You can't go back, or your ass is gonna be frustrated and lonely. You have to ascend, or it's lights out for you. Like, you can't go back. Probably before you could have been with normal people, have friends. You could have done that before. But once you go against this shit and choose to do something else, you can't go back. You know what I'm saying? I see these high vibrational people. They want to participate, like doing the normal shit. You can't do that anymore. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be the same. You know what I'm saying? And only people gonna come after you is people who's trying to take you off your path, or take your damn fucking drain the shit out of you. I mean, not this is taking your path, but they're gonna drain you, because if they drain you, they're taking off your path, okay? But they're gonna drain the living shit out of you, bruh. So that's it, but they're gonna drain you, you know? So you can't go back. It don't matter. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even have to be a spiritual. If you think different, it doesn't matter. Outside this shit, you cannot go back to being normal. Ain't no such thing as getting a normal partner, normal this. People will be against you. Like black pill or whatever, if you're a red pill or any other shit. If for any type of thing that's against the normal shit, ain't no such thing as fucking normal for you anymore. Once you think out that the box shit is over. The only type of people you need normal a partner or some shit, unless they're exactly kind of like you. If not, then you're gonna struggle a lot if you're trying to deal with this system. This is what I had to figure out myself, because I had to figure out, like, why can't I just deal with normal people like everybody? Why don't I have friends like that? You know, and how come near people like that? Because they're in the system, and still, I was kind of going through it all that before I figured all this shit up. But I was kind of going through that before all this shit up, but it wasn't as severe as now. But I'm just saying, once you think outside this shit or whatever, it doesn't even matter what type of shit, if it's negative or positive. Once it's outside this shit, then nigga, you cannot participate in this shit, bro. Like, you cannot have a normal friends. You cannot have a normal partner. Like, you cannot like do the same shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just what I had to just figure out. This shit is like lonely as shit. You're not gonna have like friends like that unless they get the exact same thing as you. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Once you waking up to this bullshit matrix, it's over, bro. Once you know it's bullshit, once you awaken to it, once you know that shit is over, you cannot participate in the game anymore. It's different. You know what I'm saying? What I mean participate, it's not going to be the rules, it's not going to be the same for you anymore. So, everybody will be against you, your family. This is what just happened to me. It doesn't even matter what. Ever since ever since I released like a hint of information, when I realized all this shit was like bullshit, bruh. It was different. It was over. Like, it just changed. Reality literally just shift. Because they say your mind creates your reality, right? That's kind of true. That's what happens when you make a shift in your brain. Shit will just start to change more. You see shit differently. So that's the problem. Like you black pillars or whatever, and you other people too. You're saying that you have a spiritual curse. Nah, y'all don't have a spiritual curse necessarily. Y'all woke up and realized this is all bullshit. And once you realize that shit, is everybody will be against your ass, unless they on the same team on you. You know what I'm saying? If not, then your ass is gonna struggle a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I had to figure out myself. Once you wake up from this bullshit, it's over. You cannot go back. You have to keep on learning more to get out. You got to keep learning more, practicing, and going more to what you know. You know what I'm saying? That you got to keep doing. Going to more what you know. That's the only way that's going to fucking save you. You know what I'm saying? So, once you realize this, like back pillars, even though they talk about females and all that, and even though they still, some of them, the nihilism stuff, some of them, they realize to a certain level that this is bullshit. The regular people, they don't really know that at all. Y'all consciously kind of know. Once you know that shit, it's over. Like, it's not the same. Even though y'all don't, like, go too deep with it, but once you know this is bullshit, it's over. That's why y'all having problems with your job or awkwardness. It has nothing to do with that. Once you realize this is a bullshit game, then everybody will be against you. Yeah, people will be nice and all that, but it's not going to be the same. You notice how you go to the store, you get a weird fucking attitude. You notice how you go to the store, the store fills up quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit happens to me all the fucking time. You just notice that you have no friends or some shit, or you have friends that just falls away quickly. And yeah, that shit will happen as soon as you realize. Once you realize it, once you notice, so like this, like, try to make an example. So, say you feel something's wrong, right? It's over. You already know something is wrong. You can't go back to thinking, oh, this is not wrong. You can't go with yourself because your mind's gonna go to a pattern and figure it out. Now your ass figure it out. That's what the same shit happens. So once you know this is bullshit, it's over. Like, you know, you're not normal. Some of y'all probably dealt with that before y'all knew this shit, but it wasn't as severe as now because you haven't like woken up to it. But y'all did. Y'all went to the rabbit hole and you just popped the bubble, right? So once you wake up to this reality, bro, it's over. It's not the same anymore. So you can't go back to doing the same shit. I mean, you could, but it's gonna be very like just not the same, and just yeah.